body language in your role as a leader. Now, body language is one of the most important ways that we communicate with others, yet it's probably the skills that receive the least amount of attention by individuals. Now, it's critically important to consider your body language as it sends a non-verbal message that can undermine the words that are being said. Hi, this is Dhrub, your mindset career coach. Welcome to my channel on Dhrub Career Growth. And today I'm going to speak about the importance of body language in your role as a leader. And if you want to know more about it, please do be with me till the end of this video. Well, number one point, decide what you want to convey. Almost everything we do, how we walk, talk, the gestures, the look at the people, the way we shake hands, sit down in our office, the dress we wear, our hair, all communicate something about us. So the first crucial step for leaders is to consider who is he that he represents to his peers and teams. Is he conveying the qualities that he wants to convey? Think about how we communicate, the trustworthiness, the good eye contact, showing respect and trust of one's peers or the team members, demonstrating support in conversations non-verbally. Now, it matters literally if you lean forward or you lean back in a chair. One conveys the interest and the involvement. One begins to imply the distance. So, how you physically comport yourself can make an enormous difference. In short, the mistakes to avoid is adopting a body language that is with the sync with your behavior that defines the leader you want to be. Second point, stay authentic. There is not the one size that fits approach. Instead, match your non-verbal communications to both with your audience and yourself. Communication is a social experience. So when working on your body language, consider whom you are speaking with and what you want to convey. For example, if you want to be authoritative, use expansive body language and big gestures. If you want to be friendly and put others at ease, consider using the subtler gestures, taking up the less physical space. At the same time, your non-verbal communication should make you feel comfortable with what you say. Now, this is not to say that you cannot improve your non-verbal communications. You can and should practice the new habits like physically leaning in, the power posing, using the matching hands and gestures. However, if you constantly pretend to be loud, super expressive, extrovert, when you are really more reserved, introvert, or which can be vice versa. Now, that can be bad for your well-being. It may also come across as unauthentic. So consider how to match your non-verbal behavior to your true self. My next point, find balance between the open and the closed body language. A power pose can definitely make you a confident presenter, but in certain circumstances, it can be seen as an arrogance. They can be too open and eager with their body language, which often makes the teams and employees uncomfortable. For instance, a power pose can make leaders more confident presenter, but in certain circumstances, such as when you are the most influential person in the room, it can be seen as an arrogance. Or they can be too closed off, which will lead the team members to believe that their manager doesn't care. Now, leaders who keep their head down and often assumed to be doubtful, so any decisions they make would make the team feel insecure. The right thing to do here is to relax and be conscious of what the message you are sending with your body language. show that you are listening. It's important for executives to convey to the co-workers that they are in the moment and listening. Simple things help. Sit up, keep eye contact, use open movements while gesturing. Keep your fingertips lightly touching while resting your hands. Now, listening, relating, connecting to emotionally, these are the values to express with your nonverbal communications. I would stay away from any gestures or movement that contradicts these values. Now, for example, such as in crossed arms. Well, my next point is eye contact. Your eye contact should build trust. Eye contact is incredibly important as a leader. Looking at your team members directly in the eye and listening to hear, not just to answer. A leader and their team members. Now, when a leader is looking around and not focusing on the team, the leader seems distracted or insincere. Now, this destroys the trust, and it doesn't matter what the words are being said. My next point is keeping your hands open. Now, great leaders are open to ideas and are receptive to the people around them. Keep your hands open. Surprisingly, closing your fist or clenching your hands not only increases the tension in your body, but also increases your heartbeat. Now, great leaders are open to ideas and are receptive to the people around them. You cannot stay open if your body and mind are closed off. Opening your hands is a physical way of reminding yourself to stay open-minded in your meetings, your presentations, and negotiations. Also, keep your hands off the face. Well, this advice shouldn't have to be told to anyone. In the past elementary schools, I'm sure you must have heard of so many times, but you'd be surprised how people forget to keep their hands off their face during the meetings. The element of disgust is super powerful, so powerful that it can override almost any other feelings that takes place in a meeting. So keep your hands down and your head up. So my next point is limit the distractions that pull your focus away. Pay attention to the person you are speaking with. Sounds basic, I know, but with the many distractions, for example, like the phone, the text messages, the tones that are coming from your computers or the phones are distracting. We have never been more distracted as a culture like as present. Your tone of voice is also something to pay attention to. Now, are you speaking with a confident, in an authoritative tone, or are you saying and are hesitating with the words that you are using? These are all the cues to the person that you are not interacting confidently. Well, my next point is try mirroring in one-to-one interactions. Now, next time you're talking to someone, like your one-to-one, notice if that person is speaking too fast or is he speaking too slowly. Now, it's less about what you do, it's more about being what the other person is doing. Just like that, you might pick the right keywords for a big speech. It's important to be as intentional about your body language, especially, and be sensitive or critical presentations in one-to-one meetings, etc. Now, consider mirroring. Next time you are talking to someone one-to-one, notice if that person is speaking too quickly or slowly, how close or far they are from you, their postures, etc. And if possible, see that if you can slowly replicate it. Do this if you feel comfortable and it is not ridiculous. You will find that the other side feels more comfortable with you. It is the equivalent of them asking where you are from and you are saying the same state. Nice. The icebreaker, and this is how you build your connections. The next point is show empathy. I believe the postures and the tone of voice are critically important. If either comes off too harsh, the listener may automatically go into the defensive mindset. Now that can impact of the message which you are telling. The right tone accompanied with the right postures, one can show the empathy and can cure the most of the uncomfortable conversations. A big mistake the leader makes is appearing distracted or disinterested when being approached. Although leaders are busy, their employees are people and people have feelings. They have hopes and concerns. Leaders should convey empathy and understanding even in the most hectic of the times. And the body language is one way they can do so. Next point is beware of the scanning the room and giving it okay. Eye contact seems simple, but it can be tricky, even for leaders with decades of experience. Now, true eye contact means that you are looking at a person and sustaining that eye contact for 5 to 7 seconds. Now, looking at people for just a second or two is not eye contact. Now, scanning the room sends a message that you are searching for someone better to connect with. So those who receive just a glance or two feel that they are not very important. Now, gestures are also tricky. Leaders want to use their hands to show the emotions, to emphasize their words, yet they tend to fall back on a few gestures norms, such as thumbs up, OK sign, or making a circle with both the hands to signify the global or the wide-reaching. These gestures feel immature and are ineffective, and using them from outside, like for example the United States, where you find people are using more of that. So you need to use the hand gestures which are more relevant. Well, thanks a lot for watching, and if you want to get more tips on your career growth, please do subscribe my channel, where I'll be coming up with more videos on your career growth. You can also click the bell icon to get the latest update on your career growth videos. And if you want to know more about the body language in your role as a leader, you can definitely click the link below and enroll for the course. And if you do like the video, where you feel that you have got some value from it, please do click the like button. And if you also want your friend should also learn about body language, please feel free to share with them. This is Dhrub signing off. Until we meet next time, goodbye, stay happy and stay blessed.